second grade. Today is lesson 131 of phonics. I want you to go ahead and look at letter A. I want you to read the words in letter A, and then I will ask you what the similarities are. Go ahead and read letter A only. What similarities do you see between these three words? The Q-U-A-R, core. Court, quarter, quartet. So these words all have the same sound at the beginning and the same spelling. Court, quarter, quartet. What do you notice about these three words? They all begin with try. Triple, triangle, trinity. This I is a short I, this I is a long I, and this I is a short I, but they all begin with T-R-I. Triple, triangle, trinity. What do you notice about these words? They all have the SH sound. Shh. Appreciate, delicious, electrician, musician, precious, special. They all have the SH sound. Shus, shun, shun, shus, shul, sh. Appreciate, delicious, electrician, musician, precious, special. What can you tell me about these words? Did you realize they all have suffixes? All of these words have suffixes. What suffix does hooked have? ed, t, in hooked. What suffix does prettiest have? Est, E-S-T, prettiest. They changed the Y to I and added E-S-T. What suffix does fleecy have? The Y. What suffix does globes have? E-S. They got rid of the E and then added E-S. Sinking. What suffix does sinking have? I-N-G, ing. Chipper. What suffix does chipper have? E-R. Now they doubled the P before adding ER because the I is the short I. There's only one vowel. And then the P was only one consonant. So they doubled the consonant before adding their suffix. Spotted. E-D. Ed. Spotted. They doubled the T because there was only one vowel before the T. And there was only one T. So they doubled the T. Braces. They got rid of the E and added E-S, braces. Go ahead and read this sentence here. You could probably guess what we're looking for in this sentence. We enjoyed warm bowls of creamy soup. What are we looking for in this sentence? Adjectives. How do we find an adjective? Well, an adjective is a word that describes a noun. So what are the nouns here? We have we describes is a person, right? Or people. Bulls are things. So a bull is a noun. And soup is a noun. Soup is a thing. What describes the bulls? Warm bulls. Warm is an adjective. What describes the soup? Creamy soup. Creamy is an adjective. Nothing describes we, so we don't have an adjective before we. We is actually a pronoun. We'll learn more about that later. Go ahead and read the second sentence. All right. Tell me which words are the nouns. Boys. Boys are people. And tent. A tent is a thing. Do we have a word that describes the boys? What kind of boys or how many boys? Two boys. Two is an adjective. Tells how many. Do we have words that describe a tent? Green tent and brown tent. So green is an adjective and brown is an adjective. They tell what kind of tent, what color the tent is. Go ahead and read this last sentence. Four black and white skunks walked in a straight line. What are the nouns? Person, place, or thing. Skunks are things. They're actually animals. Animals are things, right? And line is a thing. Do we have words that describe skunks that we could say we have adjectives? White skunks, black skunks, four skunks. We have three adjectives describing the skunks. Four is how many, black is what kind, white is what kind. Do we have any adjectives describing a line? A straight line. Straight is an adjective. Go ahead and do your seat work for lesson 131 and then check your seat work with my next video.